Hey guys, and welcome to a new PvE video. My webcam recorded my audio instead of my microphone because my program thought, why the fuck not? So now I'm talking over it again. I'm just gonna walk you through the rework of Ryze, some cool pool party skins, and also a pretty damn sick deep sea underwater skin for Nami. So let's start off with Ryze. I'm not gonna read them all like I normally do. I'm just gonna tell you what the things do. So his passive is Ryze spell deal extra damage based on his bonus mana, and his maximum mana is increased by 5 per 100 ability power. So pretty nifty. His Q is overload, and I think it's pretty much the same. He shoots out a thingy, a blue orb, and also the orb gets reset, the cooldown, for 4 seconds. If you use your W or your E, which is Spell Flux, or what's the other one called? Rune Prison, that's right. And also if you use your Q, you disenchant, no, that's not the word, you discharge, there we go, discharge the runes that you create by using your E or your W, and then you get a little movement speed and a nice little shield. Your W Rune Prison is pretty much the same as before, you just root an enemy for 1 second. And now we get to the interesting part, the E, Spell Flux. You put that on someone, do some damage, but then you do extra effects when you use one of your other abilities again. So if you EE again, you spread the flux to other enemies, and if you then Q, the Q spreads to these enemies as well. If you just E and Q, you do more damage with your Q, and if you E and then W, the enemies get rooted. But if you E and have the flux on other things as well, you don't put your Rune Prison on all of these. So that would be probably a little OP. But yeah, that's the rundown of his E. And now we go to the big change, which is kind of like a little Bard Talia inspired, I'd say, which gives a lot of trolls potential, but we're gonna see some funny videos of that, so be prepared probably. So Ryze opens a portal to a location up to 300 range away. After 2 seconds, all allies near the portal are teleported to that location. And if Ryze becomes unable to cast a move, Realm Warp is cancelled. So you could jump over Baron Walls, you could just put your team into a position where you just lose the complete game, and you could also put a winning thing. So that can be a big game changer, I'm guessing, but we'll see how he is when he goes live. I definitely want to know what you guys think that he will be, if he's going to be OP. I kind of think his E combos sound really damn strong, but we're just gonna see when he comes live. So yeah, tell me that in the comments below. Now let's move over to some pool party skins. Our first skin is Pool Party Taric with his amazing luscious hair. He reminds me of that, wasn't his name like Stefano or something? He has this amazing beautiful hair. So yeah, I really like what they did with this one. I love his hammer. There's his Q pose, his signature pose. It's really sweet. Let's do that one more time. And I didn't move there, so I gotta move again. And yeah, I really like his hammer, the whitish color. That's his second move, pretty sick as well. And his E, of course, showing off a little boy group dance there, pretty sweet. I also love the things that are circling around him, the little, how you call that? I don't know what you call that. The strand supplies. His back part is pretty sweet as well, showing off his muscles again, and his sweet sunglasses, looking like a cool surfer dude. Let's teleport mid lane and let's look how the skins actually look. Okay, so now the Q looks pretty just normy. They all look kind of normy. There are some expectations like the Fiora that you're gonna see after this one, I think. And the bubble, I really like how they introduce, like, they didn't introduce it, but a lot of these skins have 3D elements. The bubbles look really bubbly. And there he gets some 3D glasses, so this is a pretty meme heavy skin. But I really do like this one, and it just shows how beautiful Taric is once again. So let's move over to my favorite pool party skin, which really shows the personality of Fiora again, but you can't beat the strand noodle. You just can't. It wiggles around when you move. It's a little stiff, but I don't mind. It looks amazing, and the attack animation you will see later on looks sweet as well. Her animations are a little boring, her emotes I mean, but they're alright. You can see the noodle swing, and that's just all I want. that sounded really wrong. I'm not gonna say that again. But what you can't top in this skin is the backboard. She fights with a little crab. The crab loses, and just look how the crab looks. It looks so 3D, and then she kicks the poor crab away. How could she do that? I know, but still a very amazing skin. Let's look at the abilities. They're just all really water heavy again, but I think I like this one the most already said. Now look at the attack animation. The noodle just bends when she attacks, and the mark you can see as well, it's like 2 waves splashing. And yeah, just gonna attack me. I bought Tiamat, so that's not a new effect, it's just Tiamat. There's the W, and when you do the E, the noodle lights up like that, and I really like how that looks. Now let's just ult this armadillo and look how that looks. This is gonna be a really 3D effect again. Just look how the water pellets on the side are really 3D. And then we get a little amazing flower. I don't remember what it's called again, but it's just a nice looking flower. And the E animation really didn't change a lot, but it has a nice glowing effect. So that's pretty sweet. Let's move over to the next pool party skin, which is Miss Fortune. She has a nice personality as well. Really amazing looking water guns. What's the real word? Water pistols. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I feel like Miss Fortune always gets these really clean looking, nice looking skins. Let's just go through her emotes as well. She's just kind of wiggling in all her emotes, throwing up her cap and catching it again, saying some amazing cool guy stuff, or cool woman. Alright, little dance, little laugh. Let's teleport mid and look at the abilities. Oh no, wait, we got backward first. She does some selfies. I do not like this backboard, I gotta say. I'm not a big fan of people who take selfies in front of me somewhere. I just don't like that. But yeah, let's just teleport and look at her abilities. Her Q, she shoots a little water ball, and now you gotta look, if we mark someone with a shot, it does a little water droplet sound, and I really like that. And it shows a little shell. You hit someone in a bluish color. I really like that kind of blue color. And her E, of course, is gonna be a lot of Jesus, a lot of water droplets as well, of course. And you guessed it, her ult is splashing water. Amazing, but it looks pretty sweet, and it's also very see-through. I don't know if that affects anything, but I just kind of like it a lot. You can see, actually, you can kind of see what's going on more in her ult, so maybe that's actually a bad thing. And now let's move over to an epic skin, which is the deep sea water Nami, who's also got nice personalities. But just look at that tail. Holy shit, that is such a big tail. I don't think you say tail in the fish universe, but holy... Wait, you say floss? Wait, is that... I don't think you can translate it like that, but also you got that nice ear case thingy going there. I don't even know if you can say that in English as well, but you get my point. Now let's just go to a emote. Her Q emote brings up 2 little fishies, look quite angry. Still pretty sweet. 2 just tumbling around her scepter. And the laugh is gonna be the best one though. It's pretty much the same one as the normal one, but it brings more particles, and it actually could maybe possibly deceive your enemies. Just look at that jump. That looks like she's casting a powerful ability or something. So if you do that in front of your enemy, you might distract them from something or possibly scare them. Just spamming a little. Alright, and now let's look at the abilities as well here. Just a Q bubble. A whoop. Also really nice. I really love all of these skins recently. They've been putting out some nice skins, but I don't like all the like 750 skins. I do like some of those, like how's like the one called that just makes the people like a little gray or something. The Olaf one, I don't know where I'm going with this, but she has a little shark in her ult. And yeah, just a lot of water all over again. So yeah, I'm sorry that this was like all over the place, because I had to record again over it, and if I'm just in the game I can like talk over it more freely, but if I just have to say it like a little bit like I said it before, that's kind of hard to do. But I hope you still like this. Tell me if you want more PvE videos, or if you want me to script them and just talk over them with a script, or talk about like the new changes in every single patch or something. I wanted to do that as well, but a lot of people are doing that and probably more professional than me. But just tell me in the comments what you think, and if you like some of the skins, which ones you're gonna buy, and what you think about the Ryze again. I hope you're having an amazing day. I stream mostly every day in the evening, so if you want to follow me there, I would be really happy. And yeah, have an amazing day. Goodbye.